it takes some courage to stand up to the unions, but think about why they're doing that. Why do they resort to those tactics? They don't do it because they're providing benefits that outweigh the cost of membership. They're not doing it because the unions are so great. They're doing it for fear and intimidation.
Unions are very good at making a big scene. They go to state capitals, they put masses of asses in the chairs to create a lot of rancor.
Police even told us that. They said, look, we're not going to be able to guard all these guys. I mean, there were just 100,000 union guys out there.
Unions realized that to really entrench themselves, they needed to rely on the power of government to do that. They needed to receive protection under the law for their operations.
They cannot sit there with a straight face and say that their primary objective is to represent workers when they spend just 7.5% of their budget on it. In fact, it's a complete afterthought for them.
Today, my administration is announcing that $36 billion of that money was going to prevent the drastic cuts to workers' hard-earned pension benefits, cuts that have been scheduled to occur within the next few years. It's not going to happen. The cuts are not going to occur.
They are committing themselves to pension obligations down the road that haven't been adequately funded over time.
And the tab will have to be picked up by people who haven't been born yet.
I'm doing a story on union involvement in Ohio politics, and something that came across my desk is this $183 million of stimulus money to restore cut pensions.
Historically, it is undisputed that the reason Davis and Bacon introduced their legislation to create this law was to keep black labor coming out of the South during the Depression.
And so there's a long history of discrimination in organized labor.
It is the last Jim Crow law there is, and it is discriminatory.
The term PLA, Project Labor Agreement, is a legal instrument created so that in jurisdictions that are favorable to picking the winners over the losers and not committed to fair and open competition can steer projects to a union-only company.
It is a barrier to those jobs for individuals who are not members of unions.
The National Labor Relations Act effectively is an exemption for labor organizations. It's legal for them to establish cartels.
Politics has become a bigger issue for them than their members.
Now, these larger union organizations are politicizing their existence. They're not related. It's all revenue driven and political.
I mean, I know people have their own opinions on what liberal is. It's all politics to them.